This episode of Lenses and Lyrics is brought to you by Imagine, the AI post-production tool built for professional photographers. Whether you're culling hundreds of photos or editing full galleries, Imagine helps you get your time back by learning your style and handling the heavy lifting. That means less time behind the screen and more time doing what you love, like growing your business or rocking out with your band. Check them out at lenseslyrics.com/imagine. That's IMAGEN. Work smarter, not harder, with AI assistance and intelligent automation from Imagine. Welcome to Lenses and Lyrics, where music and photography collide. This podcast dives into the crossover world of photographers who are or were musicians, those whose passion for sound influenced the way they see through the lens. Connect with all things Lenses and Lyrics at lenseslyrics.com. Today I want to talk about Charles Brooks, an extraordinary Australian creative whose career is a perfect harmony of those sonic and those visuals. For 2 decades, Charles was a professional cellist, holding principal positions in concert halls and around the world. But in 2016, he's turned his artistic focus to photography, bringing that deep internal music knowledge to a revolutionary visual project called Architecture in Music. And I was scrolling through my Instagram feed recently, as one does, and I stopped dead in my tracks. There it was, a picture of what looked like an architectural marvel, what looked like an underground abyss from something out of The Walking Dead almost, that's been lingering for thousands of years. Things that look like opera houses. It was just absolutely surreal. As I scroll through, I noticed pianos and cellos and violins and guitars. Unbelievable. There's this hidden world inside of instruments that we don't really think about as photographers. Maybe even as musicians, we don't think about it. But that's what inspired this monologue episode of Lenses and Lyrics. A moment when the lens and the sound combine. The visual and the audible completely merged. Charles Brooks' visionary series, Architecture in Music, is a profound meditation on structural beauty and the deep intersection of creative disciplines, drawing on his intimate connection to the musical world. Brooks employs custom-engineered macro lenses and advanced focus stacking techniques to venture deep inside instruments like pianos, guitars, violins, and cellos. The resulting images are far from simple close-ups. They are stunning architectural portraits that fundamentally challenge our perception of these very familiar objects we only see from the outside typically. The delicate, intricate internal wood bracing of a violin or the precisely placed felt hammers of a grand piano. They're instantly transformed from hidden components into monumental cathedral-like spaces, sweeping industrial corridors, or minimalistic art installations. This is where the project's true brilliance lies: photography and design. By using the technical medium of photography to render these tiny internal worlds in immense, sharp detail, Charles Brooks gives the physical, monumental form to the intangible concept of music. And it serves as a breathtaking visual reminder that creativity is the common language, linking the musician's physical performance space with the designer's blueprint, culminating in a powerful visual symphony that proves the greatest artistic endeavors are inherently multidisciplinary. It's a powerful invitation to look closer and to listen differently. So I invite you to check out Charles's project, Architecture in Music. Check it out on Instagram. Go to his website. All of that is linked in the show notes. Maybe one day Charles will want to be on this show and we'll talk deeper about this. But for now, I just want you to be as inspired as I was as I came across these photos. And the one that stood out to me the most, one that really said, wait a minute, that's the inside of like a violin or something, was the one where you see that curve that you commonly see in open body guitars or in violins and cellos and things like that. These string instruments that are just beautiful. That is what caught my attention and said, wait a minute, that's an instrument. So check it out in the show notes. Architecture in Music by Charles Brooks.